And welcome Mr. Barry Peatling to the Barry Peatling Sports Show.
And welcome to you, Colin Sutcliffe, and all my viewers in Australia and around the world. It's a very warm day, but not too bad.
Not too bad. Yeah, it's not too bad if you're inside in front of the air conditioner.
Well, just my air conditioner up there is cooling everybody down.
Yes, thanks to me.
Thanks to Colin getting my little remote control fixed up. Thank God for that.
We're going to get stuck into the cricket today. There's nothing, it's wall-to-wall cricket, and India playing Australia at the moment in the one-dayers.
Yeah.
Just before we get to that, New Zealand created a record. Of course, I'm the New Zealand correspondent, and in a 2020 international game, the biggest partnership yesterday of all international games, 171.
I bet Williamson was involved.
Yeah, correct.
Yeah.
And Guptill.
Guptill, he's a superstar too.
He's a superstar as well.
How many they make?
171.
For what? 1 wicket?
Yeah. No wickets. Partnership. Biggest international partnership in 2020.
That's the biggest.
In 2020. It's a partnership.
2020.
2020.
Oh, yeah.
2020. So Australia versus India in one-dayers.
How many did Williamson make?
Williamson made
about
about 80 or something, 80, 90 or something like that.
Oh, they didn't need one because they passed the total.
Yeah.
No wicket down.
Is Australia too good for India?
Look, I'll tell you something about these the first 3 one-day games. They are probably the most entertaining one-day games I've seen the last 25 years.
Yeah.
Look, years and years ago, Colin, if you made 300s, you were 10s on to win the game.
Oh, yeah.
And Australia has chased 300 twice. And
3 times?
No, 200.
Oh, twice, yeah, you're right, yeah.
When you think, it's extraordinary.
Yeah.
But the action has been, of course I'll say something about Maxwell later, but the entertainment, it's still not as good as the big bash, Colin.
No.
No.
It's a bit drawn out.
You know why? Because they're not interviewing people. They're just same old. They've got to get a life, you Australian people.
Channel 9.
Test cricket company, because when the player comes off, they interview him, and but so they're at the MCG is too far away.
Too far away. So too conservative.
But
are they too good? Is Australia too good?
We are. We're probably the number 1 side in Australia in the
world.
Test cricket and everything.
Well, number 1 side in one-dayers, but not.
Well, New Zealand, India they were number 1 in one-days, weren't they, before this?
Yeah, now Australia is.
Well, they whitewashed them. I mean, as you said before we come in here, that Sharma got 171 not out.
Rohit Sharma, yeah.
Never got the man to beat, and they never won.
So there's been plenty of runs in the first 3 games. 900? Hang on, 1800.
1800, I've got it written down there. 1800 runs in 3 one-day games from both sides. That's extraordinary.
And so they're playing at Monaco, which is, they get a lot of runs there.
What's our little ground compared to the MCG?
Yeah. Oh, I think it's pretty big, isn't it, Monaco?
No.
You played there, haven't you? In
Canberra. In Canberra.
No, you tell me first hand.
It is I play football.
So you just went from it's a small ground to...
No, I got it mixed up with a ground in Tasmania, which is something similar name, isn't there?
Yeah, this is the one in Canberra.
MAN.
Okay, so there's a correction.
I'll correct myself.
Is it a big ground or a small ground?
It's the biggest ground I've ever played on.
Okay.
So the cricket...
But they get a lot of runs on that ground, it's quite flat.
Is it?
Yeah, so I reckon Australia need to bat first, whatever it is, because then just to see if they can... they can do the opposite.
Well, I think they didn't do it continental world, but because
the 2020 World Cup's coming up shortly.
Yeah, that's in February.
So they need to bat and bowl.
In February?
March.
Yeah,
Australia going to New Zealand in February, and then the March is the T20 World Cup. Now, just getting into the best innings, Glenn Maxwell, what did you think of his innings?
I reckon that is, I'm one of his number 1 fans, one of his many number 1 fans of his, but that was the most controlled innings I've seen from anybody, let alone Glenn Maxwell. He only had one little flash of the reverse
at the end.
The last shot he went at, but the game was over then. But
yeah, he did 1 run.
He just paced himself with who was the fellow he's batting with?
Faulkner.
Jimmy Faulkner. He's a notable finisher too, but he controlled himself, and he just he just didn't get the 100. I mean that ball he hit. You see those two of those 6 that he smashed like a smack.
Yep.
Over one of the longest fences.
Throws his body into it.
But it was look, he's I think someone's got into his head. So listen, Glenn, you got a few of the little fancy shots, but just control yourself and wait for the time, and that's what he done last night.
Yeah, no, it's pretty good.
10 out of 10, Glenn Maxwell.
Excellent effort. Any other highlights, Barry?
Well, Coley, I didn't see much of him last, but he made a quick 100 last night. Did you see him make the 100?
Yeah, he was good.
He's a bit of a nasty little fella. See him on the field?
Yeah.
Gets the ball in fitness to throw it at the opposition.
Yep.
But he's got a bit of go in him. He can play.
He's got a bit of an Australian attitude towards things.
But the other, I didn't see the other ones, the Indian batsmen. I did see a bit of Coley. He's a smasher too, but...
Yeah, Coley's pretty good.
Oh, he's a good all-round. He's a good fielder too. But they're...
So the next game is on Wednesday, I think.
Yeah, there's one in Tasmania, one in...
we'll get the Big Bash and all that sort of stuff.
The Big Bash is on tonight, isn't it?
Big Bash, Strikers and Renegades.
Oh, yeah, Travis.
So the Strikers already have a home final, but Renegades, they need to beat the Strikers reasonably well to get a final.
Do they? So it's a big advantage to home grand final, isn't it?
Well, the Strikers are going to be playing at home. They will be guaranteed.
Now. Oh, well, you're right. So they might try.
And the Stars, they're hosting the next final with the Scorchers.
My mate's got $600 on them. Are they in the four?
They're in the four. They finished second.
My mate Peter, got the TAB.
Peter Mosquito.
He is a big punter, and he's got $600 on 7-4. He got $2.70.
So that's the current news in the Big Bash. I think the final's on Sunday of the Big Bash because they're playing the two semis during the week on Thursday and could be fine.
So it's over next Sunday.
I think so, pretty much. Because they've got one more game and then they play two semis. Two semis. They play one more game, two semis and a final.
Two semis and a final.
Yeah.
Right. So is the Strikers going to play another game after tonight?
No, they play tonight.
They go straight in the grand final.
No, they play in the semi. Host the semi. They host the semi.
If they
play number 4. Yeah.
If they win that, they host the
grand final. There's 4 in the semi. Winners out of that play in the grand final.
Ah, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I think they're $2.20.
So we'll get all the updates next Monday.
$2.20 they are to win the flag.
That's it for the cricket then, Barry. What did you think about this fellow Toby Price? Tell us about Toby Price.
Toby Price, yeah, I seen it on TV a couple of nights ago. I mean, a lot of people don't know too much about these sort of rallies around the world, but this Dakar rally over in the desert, we're over miles and miles away from here, is the toughest road race in the world. It goes for 2 weeks.
Wow.
And this fella called Toby Price, he won it by 40 minutes.
Wow.
It's a big, it mightn't sound much to you, but it's a big gap in those big races over there. Toby Price is on TV.
Well done, hats off.
Oh look, no one's ever,
over the sand dunes.
We have rallies in Australia, like probably 10-mile rallies, but this is 2 weeks around all the desert and elephants and camels.
It's a very famous one.
And he's won it. That's extraordinary effort. Well done, Toby Price. You'll probably he might get sports for the year, I reckon.
Maybe.
Yep.
Yeah. So that's that.
Yep.
Anything else you wanted to tell us, Barry? Been watching any interesting documentaries?
Documentaries, yeah.
I saw this good one on the Titanic yesterday.
Oh yes, the fellow went down. It's the deepest part. James Cameron. Yeah, I thought he did go down check out the Titanic a long time ago. But I thought he was the first. You reckon he's not the first to find it?
No, he didn't find it.
Anyway, James Cameron, he went and this
he did a movie on it.
Big capsule thing. He went down the deepest part of the earth, deepest part of the ocean in the world.
Yeah.
7 miles deep.
Wow.
I mean, that's from Earth, which other side of the earth, isn't it?
The Atlantic Trench.
And he was discovering they've taken all these samples. They're going to show another thing. It was on SBS. They're going to show after they get all the samples they had this big electric arm. He press a button and go.
Yeah, robot
pick up all the dirt and all.
That's what you need around here.
And he got these we've got those little some sort of animals. What do you call them?
Nanobots.
Don't know what they are, but they've been taken up, and they're going to check them out because it could be a million years old.
Could be.
But 7 miles deep. Would you like to be down 7 miles deep? Well, you can't get a cab if you break down, can you?
Or Uber, even.
No, can't get Uber. Can't.
No.
Well, they could. Uber might have a special cab.
They could do. You're paying the right amount of money.
I was fascinated in watching it, and James Cameron, he's talking while he's underneath a million miles down in the ocean.
In the trench.
Do you reckon it was real?
Oh yeah, that's real.
Because they had cameras showing their everything while he's down there.
The real stuff, the real deal. So, any Cheerios, Barry?
Yeah, Annie and Carl, there's power's back on. They've come back on 2 days ago. It was about 120 degrees about 3 days ago. No power, probably 50, 40.
They need to go off-grid.
Probably 40,
have their
50
own
people
solar
on.
panels and...
I don't know. But anyways, PH, are you home yet? He should be home now, shouldn't he?
Yes.
Give us a call, mate.
Unless he's walked home from Canada.
Give me a call, PH, and tell me how you got on, because I reckon you know, a lot of things to tell me about that place, mate. Rockies and snow and
give you all
bears,
the updates.
Bears in there, polar bears in there over there.
They got the works.
Black bears.
They got black bears, brown bears, yellow bears.
Got yellow bears too, are they?
Yeah. Gummy bears.
I used to have bears. I used to eat some little bears.
Gummy bears.
Bear chocolates. Yeah. Bear chocolates. Of course, Maria, Joy, and Nicole. I just talked to them about 10 minutes ago. They watch the video every week, and we had a good response to the video last week.
Yeah.
Hey, did you realise that some of the Chris Gale's countries are watching?
Yeah. West
I
Indies.
checked it out.
Oh, yeah, you did mention cricket, so as long as he doesn't assault any more women.
Yeah, well, he's in the paper there today, Chris Gale.
Yeah. Oh, and it was a pathetic effort that he hit the ball in the 2020 game. I don't know if you saw that. Down to long on.
Oh, he wouldn't run.
Didn't run.
Yeah, I've seen that.
And then he got out the next ball.
Yeah, that was everybody's cracking up about that.
In the 2020 game. And he had a decent batsman on the others.
Are they in the finals?
Well, they have to play tonight, as I explained earlier, if they win tonight.
Who does he play with? I don't know.
Renegades. Renegades.
Well, they call them the Gage.
You need to get with it.
Well, I just watch. I don't give a stuff. But
hello.
the
sports commentator does not give a stuff.
Well, I mean, not a stuff, but I'm their number one supporter. I watch it every week, every night.
You support of the competition.
Well, I might finish up one of the donors here and
you might donate your organs.
Be a sponsor for the. No, but I just watch it. I do know that the strikers are on top, my side.
Yeah.
Who's got the best?
They're good.
And that Nick Madison, he's going to be alright too.
Yeah.
He played last. See last night?
Yeah, he's flashy.
He can whack around too. Now, that's a bit. And I said before, we'll come on here. The Big Bash is 5 times better than the Monday Christmas.
5 times.
Oh, yes.
So next week we'll be talking more cricket, of course.
More cricket, and we might have some information about the Chelsea Football Club. Who knows? And if they're still going to be in a competition or whatever. Don't know what's going on there.
Yeah, wow. Might be kicked out.
No, they mightn't have the players. They might be. They did get relegated in the 1990s. You know that. The first year I was here.
Wow.
Went in the second division.
Yeah, right.
They did. No, they won't. They'll fire up. They'll get some players. But anyway, that's about all we've got for today, because it's been a very busy sports cricket.
Yeah, fiesta.
Toby Ricketts. What's his name?
Toby Price.
Toby Price and James Cameron documentaries. Very versatile. I do like watching those sort of documentaries.
Yes, you're known for watching TV.
No, for documentaries.
Your special skills.
And it was very interesting. So that's all we got for today.
That's goodbye from me.
Bye for me. See you next week.